everybody, welcome to the Homestead. So today I'm talking again about OMAD. I just put a recent video out to my patrons, and this is going to go out to my patrons first too. And sometimes after a while, I'll put it back on the main channel, put something on the main channel that I've released to my patrons. So that's the case of what we're talking about today. Now, in the recent video, I talked about how I lost 50 pounds with OMAD. Okay, and then recently I was sent, or I found a shout out given to me by another Homestead channel of a guy. He was doing OMAD because he learned about it from me on my channel, and he lost 60 pounds. I was like, really? Wow, that's awesome. And I've heard of great stories coming in and people who've lost weight and doing OMAD. And, I've heard struggles too. People who are like, you know what, Zach, this is just too hard. I'm struggling with this, and I'm just like, keep going. You've got to get really past that first 2-3 week entry, because it's really resetting your body. Your body is used to sugar. It's probably used to eating all the time. It's used to the carbs that get transferred into sugar in your body. And when you only eat one meal a day and you're really strict with it, it really sets your body back. Your body was like, whoa, shock. But it resets. After about 2 weeks, it's like, okay, I'm going to get used to this. The metabolism is going to change in your body and you're going to get used to it and the weight's going to begin to fall off. And then it's much easier. There's still times where you're hungry, but it's like not a big deal. But that first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, there could be a couple days where you're like just in the fetal position on the couch trying to get past it because your body is going through withdrawals of the sugar and stuff. You don't realize how addicted you are to sugar until you stop eating it, because that's really what messes you up when you start doing OMAD. And there's lots of channels out there that tell you how to do OMAD and walk you through the steps. And in my last video, I kind of walked through how I started it. One of the biggest things that helped me was the zeal. Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. But Homestead How, the homesteading channel called Homestead How, gave me a shout out. Here's a brief clip.
Kerry here from Homestead How. Welcome to our homestead. In today's video, I'm going to tell you how I've lost over 60 pounds over the course of the last year doing the OMAD diet and some other crazy things that have happened along the way. Plus, I want to do a quick shout out and quick thanks to Zach at An American Homestead. 1 year ago, Zach posted his testimony about his OMAD journey and how much weight he lost over a year. I'll leave a link in the description below. Go check out Zach's video, but he inspired Jen and myself to do this video. Fast forward, that was a year later. I've been eating OMAD for 365 days now, lost over 60 pounds. A lot of other things have happened. We're going to share all of that with you in today's video.
60 pounds. Guys, you can do this. There are people who say, Zach, OMAD's just not for me. I just can't do it. This is something, maybe it's okay for other people, but it's not. I'm not built that way, Zach. No, you are built that way. The problem is every time you're challenged, every time it gets hard, you give in to temptation. Anyone can do this. Anyone can do this. Do you have the endurance to get past 2 or 3 weeks of hard time, okay, and get past those humps, get past those blockages, the parts where you're really tempted to just go to the fridge or go to the cabinet and pull out a box of crackers and eat when you know you ought not be? If you can get past that time, if you have someone who can maybe, help you in that first 2 week period to keep you on track, to shame you, and to lock up the food and the sugar, because your body is going to crave it. But then, boom, switch. And then it's like, smooth sailing. And there's times again where you're hungry, but it is so much easier. One of the ways that helped me, and I still do this today, I maintain my weight. I've been maintaining my weight now for well over a year. I get between a few pounds of a certain weight, and if I get a little bit over that, then I'm really strict about OMAD again. Other times when I'm getting down kind of low, I will do 2 meals a day and just kind of maintain from there. But the thing that helps me is zeal. And so I sent a message to Homestead How, and I was like, hey, listen, I really want to, it's like weird how I'm first time using the green screen. I'm like, it's like reflecting off that, and so you can see through the top of the can. Anyway, it's weird. It's like this, it just disappeared. It's just gone. There it is. Okay. Anyway, I contacted Homestead How and I said, hey, listen, I really enjoyed the video. I want to send you a free zeal container of zeal and just see what you think about it, see what you like it. Because during the times where because now that I'm just maintaining, I can be a little more lax. Okay. And so I'll eat my meal for the day, and now I'm doing a lot of workout stuff and I'm trying to build more muscle mass. And so I'm eating a lot of protein. And right now, our chickens are laying eggs like crazy. And so I'm eating a lot of eggs. And so that's always good for protein. I think you get like 6 grams of protein per egg. So if I eat 5 eggs a day, it's like 6 times 5 is 30 grams, right? Protein. So it's good protein. And then I have some other stuff too that I help for protein. But that's my meal. Okay, I get a meal and I have maybe some veggies to go with it or some other stuff to go with it. And then like later in the day, if I'm really hungry, I'm like, you know what? I just want to have my zeal. And so the zeal takes the edge off. So I'll have my meal like maybe at noon. And then like at dinner time when the kids are eating, I'm feeding dinner for them. I may have my zeal with some other supplements that I explained in the other video. But that's how I take my zeal, is usually at night or in the evening, like around dinner time. And then I don't eat. I just have water, maybe lemon water or maybe some tea, no sugar, later in the evening, just to kind of, put something in my mouth, stomach and stuff like that to, take off the edge too. So if you're interested, I do have the zeal available, and a lot of the patrons have already jumped on board and are getting it and they're trying it out. And I'm going to release this video to the main channel at some point here soon. But if you want to try this, listen, the way you save $10 on it, because I know it's expensive. Everything's expensive today. The way you save $10 is to order the Smart Subscribe, okay? And that way you're going to save $10 on a canister. And if you want to save even more money, you can sign up as a consultant. It's not one of those high-pressure MLMs type stuff. I like the doTERRA. I like the Young Living oils. It's a MLM. I hate that, but they produce a good product. Same with Shaklee. Been using Shaklee for years, and it's an MLM product, even though it's a great product. But there's no pressure. Same with Zurvita. They don't pressure you. Hey, listen, if you want to sign up as a consultant and then share it with your friends, you'll even save more. And so there's a number of you who've even signed up as consultants to save more and to use the product. So I hope it's helping. I've had a number of people submit stories. At some point, we're going to come out and we're going to talk about some of these people who've submitted their stories using Zurvita, the success, and even some failures. People who were like, you know what, Zach, it just wasn't for me. I tried it. Here's what happened to me. Here's my story. But I'm just not going to use it anymore. Okay, fine. But my thing is just you try it and see what you think. It's amazingly all whole food concentrates, and it's gluten-free, it's vegan, and it's kosher, and I love this stuff. I like using it. I'm going to keep using it. And because it's structured the way it is, I can share with you guys, and it helps the homestead if you buy it or if you take part in it too. And as far as OMAD goes and losing weight, it really does make a difference to use this on for your second meal time if you want to do that. So anyway, check it out. I'll have links in the description below. But I wanted to give a shout out to Homestead How and their channel for giving us a shout out and congratulate him on his success of losing 60 pounds. You can do this, guys. You can do this. I want you to be physically fit. Guys, I'm into preparedness. You need to be physically fit to be prepared. Okay? You need to be able to move around. You need to be able to be mobile. And you need to be healthy. And listen, the reality is, if we're facing the times I think we're facing, and what I believe is coming actually gets here, the people who are the most unhealthy are going to suffer the most. It's just that. This is what it is. So take your health seriously, get in shape, and exercise daily, and Zeal can help you do that. And if you need to lose weight, OMAD can help you do that. And thanks so much for Homestead How on giving me his testimony and giving me a shout out. 60 pounds. Awesome. Excellent. All right, guys. See you next time in the Homestead. Love you. Bye. Hey, guys. I'm happy to introduce an American Homestead sponsor, Zurvita Zeal. Now, first off, I only accept sponsors from products that I use and believe in. My family uses Zeal mainly because we want to ensure a healthy immune system. You see, it's made up of only whole food concentrates and includes no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. The included sweetener is all natural from fruit and the stevia leaf. It's gluten-free, it's vegan, and it's kosher. In 2018, my youngest son was involved in a bike accident that resulted in the surgical removal of his spleen, and that's an important part of his immune system. And because we live on a farm, you can guess that having a healthy immune system for our family is very important. Some of the included ingredients are beetroot, chicory root, turmeric, moringa, blueberries, cranberry, goji berry, milk thistle, ginseng, alfalfa, broccoli, and so much more. It's these natural ingredients that can easily be made into a powerful and tasty drink that my family can make and feel good about. So sign up and give it a try today. Every purchase you make goes to help the homestead so that we can continue to make great homesteading videos for you. Link is in the description below. Go ahead, give it a try.
Hey guys, did you know you can become a patron of an American Homestead? They get access to private videos, and we send them gifts from the homestead that we make here on the homestead. And we also enter our patrons into special giveaways that are only available to them. And before you go, please check out these other great videos. Go ahead, click. I'll wait.